welcome back. So today we're going to do a video that is going to help so many of you guys. It's going to be how to take your normal makeup routine and spice it up a little bit. So what I mean is we're going to take a day-to-day makeup routine that I've seen that most people do, which is usually pretty basic, which I totally understand because you don't have that much time in the morning or energy. So we're going to take that kind of a boring routine and make it a little nicer and show you some easy steps that can really take you from boring to like fabulous in a nice office school kind of appropriate way. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so I zoomed you in a little closer just so you could see what's going on in my face a little better. So I started off with what I've seen most people do. So I put my base and some mascara. What I use for my skin on a day-to-day basis is the Osmosis CC cream and the Osmosis powder base. They're really good and it works really well for me. It doesn't clog my pores or anything. It's very light. It's also organic and medical grade, but it just works really well for me. And for mascara, you could really just use any mascara. I use a combination of the Buxom Mascara and the Loreal Voluminous. Mascara is mascara. You just use whichever one is best for you. And then a little trick that I like to do for my normal everyday makeup routine is I, put my powder, put my CC cream like normal, like anyone else knows how to do. But in the areas where I would usually use a concealer, I use a really light powder. So I use one by Loreal. I use one from MAC. I use one from Maybelline. You could use one from whatever you want. It just has to be lighter than your actual powder or face foundation. So here I'm going to put them next to each other so you could see the color difference. This one is a lot darker than this one, and so I would put this one in place of a concealer. I don't use concealer every single day because I'm not one that has bad under eye circles or anything like that. So I put it under my eyes, on my eyelids, on my chin, on my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. It's not a dramatic change, but it just brightens up the face a little and it gives it a little more dimension. So now that we know what I do for my face every day, let's go into the steps that I take to make it look a little more dolled up, but not in a dramatic way that looks too much for every day. It's really just nice and natural. So I have my foundation, which is a CC cream, and my powder on. So I'm gonna bronze. A lot of people don't bronze every day. I don't know why. Like, I've always been a bronzer girl. To me, I can never have enough bronzer. And it really gives so much dimension and like just levels to your face. Like, it gives you your face shadows and it makes you look skinnier and it makes you look more alive. I don't know. To me, bronzer is a must-have for every day. There's some things in here that I don't do every day, but bronzer I definitely do every single day. So then with a little bit of darker bronzer, I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever Pro Bronzer Fusion. This is actually a waterproof bronzer and it's really nice, and just on a nice brush, I have like a nice angled contour brush. We're going to bronze / contour, but very lightly where we would usually do that intense, harsh contour. And you can already see what a difference this side of my face has than this side. This side is just so blah, and this side is like, whoa, hi, okay. So now moving on to the same thing to this side. You don't have to add a lot, whatever you're comfortable with. I like bronzer. Like I said, I'm a bronzer gal. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit with the brush that we had before. Okay, so to me, blush is always something that's very optional. I'm the kind of person that prefers bronzer over blush. But if I do a blush for every day, I do something very light and nice and peachy. Peachy tones will give you more life. So I'm going to take this one. It's Luminoso by Milani. and just do a little bit. This step is totally optional. I'm just giving you guys some steps to see, you know, maybe you want to do some blush or instead of highlighting, because I am going to highlight. Highlighting to me is a step that I just incorporated into my daily routine. I used to only highlight when I was doing more of a glam look, but I've noticed that highlighting just brings so much youth and glow to your skin, and it makes you look so nice for every day that it's become something that I can't do everyday makeup without. I'm going to use something that's very soft and natural. So I'm going to go in with a mineralized skin finish from MAC called Soft and Gentle. And this is a very natural highlight. So we're just going to highlight where we usually highlight, but it's something very soft. And then you can just, it gives the slightest difference. But I'm telling you, people really notice. People just see a glow to your skin that makes you look so healthy and nice that it's just become something that I can't live without now. So that's it. It's very soft, very natural. So that's pretty much all I do with my face. Some people might think it's a lot of steps, but it really makes such a difference, and it takes, what, 2 more minutes than your normal routine because it doesn't take long. It takes me longer because I'm talking through it, but when I do it every day, I do this makeup 5 minutes, 10 minutes, max. So now we're going to finish off our eyes. Eyebrows are something that so many women neglect, especially for every day, and the power of an eyebrow is insane. Like, your eyebrows shape your face. They change your face so much. So I'm just going to use this powder. It's just like a soft brown powder, and it's really just to like shape out my brows and give them a little bit more depth because I have such sparse brows. I'm not going to use a lot at all. So we're done with that, and as you see, it's very soft and it's not a lot of stuff on my brows. I didn't take a lot of time to do it because it's an everyday routine. I'm not trying to spend an hour to do my makeup every single day. So now, this is a tinted brow gel from Anastasia Beverley Hills, and this is in the color Espresso. I love tinted brow gels because they give just an extra amount of color to your brows super fast. Okay, so it keeps them in place all day long, and it just adds that little something that you need for your brows every single day. That's it. Brows done. I personally like this top eyeliner, and I usually do it for every day. I just use an e.l.f. eyeliner. It's like $1. So just line the tops of your lid like normal. So now we are pretty much done. We're just gonna go on to lips, and that's it. So a big secret. I don't know if it's a secret. Probably most people know this. But a big thing with lipstick, especially for every day, if you want to look like you're wearing more makeup than you actually are, if you really just want to do 4 steps of face, bronzer, mascara, and lipstick, you can. But doing a lipstick that has a little bit more color will make it look like you have more makeup than you actually do. So I'm going to do like this nice pinky mauve-ish color, and you're gonna see it just like brings life to the look. That's it. We're done. You see how nice the lip went with the look, and don't be afraid to try out nice colors. Some people like to stay nude and like to keep it a little more simple, but try it at home. If you don't like it, you could just take it off. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, and we're pretty much done. So I hope you really like this look, and I hope you learned something to just liven up and bring a little bit more attention to your everyday makeup. It's really so fast, and once you get the hang of it, it'll feel like nothing. It'll feel like the same routine that you always did. At first it might take a little longer, but once you get into the swing of things, it's going to be so fast, I promise. Alright, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and give this video a nice thumbs up, and hasta la próxima.